Hey, it's Zach here, and today I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite exercises for a stronger, more lifted butt. These are the same exercises I use with my clients, busy women in their 30s to 50s who want to feel strong, confident, and finally see results from their workouts. So if you've been doing some random workouts online and you're not seeing the progress that you want, this is going to help show you what I've seen work over the years with all my clients, and I think doing so in a safe manner as well. So for the first exercise, we have to start with hip thrust, right? I think hip thrust has gained a lot of popularity over the years with Brett Contreras, and I think it is a great exercise. And in my experience, it's the #1 movement if you want to target your glutes directly. And of course, there's a lot of exercises that will hit the glutes, but focusing on it and more isolating it, this is probably my #1 choice. And whether you do a barbell, a dumbbell, a body weight bridge, this movement trains your glutes in that squeezed, shortened position, which is going to help lift and shape your butt. And on top of that, I feel like it's pretty safe too. A lot of my clients that have back issues have never had problems with this. But if this is a new exercise for you, you want to start out with body weight and focus on squeezing the glutes. Before you start adding weight, it's really easy to get ahead of yourself because the glutes are a strong muscle, so you could throw on a lot of weight over time. But take your time initially. Now, the next exercise I want to talk about is going to be the Romanian deadlift or the RDF. This one hits your glutes and hamstrings, but it's in the stretched position. So it kind of hits a different angle, but this is going to build strength and shape as well, of course, but it is also a very functional movement as well. Be warned, because this focuses so much on a stretch, it can create a lot of soreness. So just like the hip thrust, if you're new to it, make sure to start out at a weight that's appropriate for you. You want to make sure you keep your back flat, slight bend in your knees, and you want to control it on the way down, okay? And if you do it right, you're going to feel a nice stretch in the posterior chain, maybe more in the hamstrings, unless you're really flexible, and some people won't get that stretch in there, and that's okay. The third exercise I really like is reverse lunge. It's one of my go-to exercises for lower body. And a lot of reasons why. #1 is because it's easy to learn. #2, it's easy on the knees. And #3, again, a lot of people come to me with back issues because the clientele I work with tends to be really easy on the low back. And it does hit the glutes quite a bit. And you can do those with dumbbells. You can do them stationary with a barbell. If you're short on space, you can just do them in place. It's really awesome. I like to do them in a deficit where I'll stand on a box, maybe 4 inches high, and I'll go down a little bit deeper than normal. And this is going to hit the glutes even more so. And of course, squats are going to make the list as well. They may not be the best isolated glute builder, but they're awesome strength movement for your whole lower body. Think of them as like your foundation. They're making you stronger everywhere, which is going to carry over onto all of your lifts. That being said, glute activation squat can vary based on how you set up. If you're trying to hit glutes personally, I would prefer something like a back squat versus a front squat or a goblet squat. Most people tend to feel their glutes more in that back squat, and people doing a front squat or a goblet squat where the weight's in front of the body, they're going to feel a little bit more in the quads. And so if your goal is to not develop your quads, maybe you focus with the back squat and hip thrusts, right? So I think that's important, is to look at what your goals are. But lastly, I want to talk about lateral hip work. So this is going to be like lateral band walks where you walk side to side, cable abductions, clamshells. This is going to really help finish out the shape of your glutes, especially near the top and the outside. They make a really big difference functionally as well because they're going to help with stabilization. It's going to help with low back stuff, knee issues. So I think it's a great exercise, especially near the end of the workout, to include. But now that I've given you some of these exercises for you in terms of training your glutes, you might be wondering though, like how to put all this together, how many sets, reps, how often you should train. And you can check out my free Thrive and Fit workout programming course. It's my full step-by-step blueprint for building efficient, effective workouts that actually fit your life. You can grab it by just clicking the link below in the description. And if you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe. I'll be posting videos almost every week and, basically trying to help you hit your goals efficiently with training and nutrition.